Hello, Stampin' friends. This is Monica Gioberti with Stampin' with Monica, and welcome to another Facebook Live here during my 31 days of Facebook Lives. Tonight is day 22, and we are almost there. Hello, Kay. Welcome. Make sure that you guys let me know where you're watching from, and if you would like to invite your friends, share this video, that will be greatly appreciated. So here we go. Let me just grab my little thing. So in case you don't understand my English, because English is not my first language, this is Monica Gioberti with Stampin' with Monica. I am located in Stafford, Virginia. It is about 40 miles south of Washington, D.C., and I am in between Fredericksburg, Virginia, and D.C. I've been a Stampin' Up demonstrator for almost 22 years. I'll be celebrating 22 years in May. Okay, so tonight is the last part of my weekly class to go project. So it's the last project out of for the class. So if you watched on Monday, I demonstrated 3 cards. Last night it was a fun fold, so let me show you what we did. So on Monday we made these cards, this with a technique, with coloring, brushing. This was a shaker card, and this a very cute card with embossing. So each card has a technique. Last night, usually the second day is a fun fold, and look at this beautiful fun fold card. Okay, and then tonight it is a 3D project. So tonight I'm going to show you how to create a box, still using the beautiful butterflies bundle or suite of products. It's called Beautiful Bokeh, right there, Beautiful Bokeh. And the suite includes a stamp set and a embossing folder / dies that is called, we call it hybrid embossing folder. It is a bundle of the two. You can buy the bundle all together, and you see it here. The bundle all together is item number 164615. If you don't have the mini catalog in front of you, in case you want to go and check it out online, you can always put in just the name of the product and then it will pop up. But the bundle includes a stamp set, embossing folder, and die. You can also just buy them separate, but by doing the bundle, you always save 10%. Okay? And also, we are playing with the designer series paper, the Bokeh, beautiful Bokeh designer series paper, and also the Itty Bitty Bokeh mix. So if you are interested in receiving the bits and pieces to recreate the projects that are included, so 5 projects, then with a order that is over $40, merchandise order before shipping and tax, you will receive all the parts to recreate the projects, 5 projects. I will not include embellishments because they're loose, first of all. Also because with your $60 order, you can receive the card class. Then I'll also throw in a pack of the Itty Bitty Bokeh mix as my thank you to you. And then plus you get to choose a celebration item, one of those that they have the free with $60 purchase. And if you are not familiar with a celebration, I'm just gonna go quickly do a quick rundown. Celebration is a promotion that Stampin' Up has every year in January and February. So it started on January 7th and it will go until February 28th. you can earn free products with a minimum of $60 order. There is no limit, so you can place a bazillion of an order that has, for example, $120 or just $60 and you get one. If you place an order that has at least $120, you get two of the $60, but you can also choose one that is in here with the icon with the 120. So, and then so on. But also, if your list is very long, you have three options. The first one, you can say, oh yeah, I'm gathering with my friends and I have a workshop, so-called workshop, and the total sales reach at least $300. But then, as you know, as for now, we have Stampin' Rewards, and with $300 order, you get $36. But with a minimum of $300, Stampin' Up will throw in $30 more, so you can have a total of at least $66 in a free product to choose. Obviously, the higher you go, the higher is the percentage, but the $30 stay the same, so you always add $30 there. Then you have the other option. Oh, I have a long list, but I've been looking at a bazillion of things. I don't have a budget, but I want it all. So Stampin' Up is offering a starter kit promotion. Basically, you can choose up to you can pay $99 plus tax, at least in Virginia, and then you have two options. The one that I would go for every time is option one, where you pay $99 plus tax. You select up to $125 in merchandise, okay, of your choice. So you create your starter kit. Plus, Stampin' Up gives you the opportunity to choose a free stamp set and two assortments of the Stampin' Right markers. So as you know, we have a families, brights, neutral, regals, and subtle. So you can choose two. It could be two of the same, or you can just choose two different ones. And then combined, you have an added value of $91. Plus, it's free shipping. Plus, you get a box of paper pumpkin, plus supplies, and plus the fact that after you get the starter kit, you save at least 20% on all of your purchases. Then the other option is the one where Stampin' Up is going to throw in $30 in free products, so you pay $99 plus tax. But instead of choosing up to $125, you can choose up to $155. Okay, so it depends on what you think it's where you're at. I mean, do I want an extra stamp set? Do I want extra markers? I would say, yeah, why not? Because the markers, they're always good. Okay. And you can do so many things with the markers. If not, if you already have them all, you're not interested, then you can always get $30 plus. Plus, you join the Stampin' Up family. You get your discount. And as I said, there is no commitment. None. Zero. Zippo. You do whatever you want after you receive your starter kit. You can continue to enjoy your discount every time you shop, and then if you get your starter kit by between now and the end of February, then you'll have until the end of July to decide if you want to still get your 20% discount and all the perks that a happy discount shopper gets from Stampin' Up, like we get to see products before everybody else. A month before that, we have beautiful gatherings, only exclusives for demonstrators. We have a beautiful community of demonstrators. Think about it, a cool sorority, kind of, in a sense. Everybody has the same desire to stamp, have fun, create a community, and enjoy a beautiful craft. And that's it. So if you're interested and you want more information, please reach out. Obviously, if you're working with another demonstrator, please, by any means, go talk to your demonstrator. But if you don't and you would like to join the Happy Basement Stampers, you're more than welcome. And during the month of January, we already welcomed a few members. Welcome back a few members and welcome new members. Because remember, one thing, you can come back even if you were a demonstrator or a happy discount shopper, you know, before. So Stampin' Up invites everybody to the opportunity. Okay, let's get to work here. We are going to stamp and emboss again, and I'm going to show you how to do the box. Now, remember, hello everybody. I have my friend Judy here that we collaborate on the classes that we show you, and the projects that I'm going to show you tonight is the one that Judy designed and the one from last night. My cards, the 3 cards were my design, and then every week we swip and swap and do something, you know, we swap the jobs. And then we have a few members of the Happy Basement Stampers. Welcome Elise and welcome Itty. Itty is a brand new Happy Basement Stampers, or actually she's a Crafty Critter member. Okay, so let's start. We are going to, and remember, you can get the supplies to recreate these projects with your minimum qualifying order. It's free to watch. Can enjoy it, but if you want the pieces and bits and make it, you say, wow, I love those, I want to make them, then with a minimum $40 order, then you can get the pieces. Okay, so I have 2 pieces of this is Calypso Coral, and both of them measure 6.5 by 6.5. These are squares. Okay, then basic white. This is a pattern of the Bokeh, beautiful Bokeh designer series paper, another strip of designer series paper. Then I have a die cut of 2 die cuts from the dies, and just so that you get refreshed, these are the dies. So this is the one that we're using tonight, but and also these are the other ones that you see here. So this is die cut from this one, this is die cut from this one, and then we have 2 labels, 2 little wings or detailed wings that you can die cut. This is another image that you can die cut, and it's this one, and this one, this die can die cut that. Okay, now we have not played with these yet, so I might do another card during this week and try to work on this, see what this makes. Okay, I haven't played with that, so I'll figure it out. Okay, let's put everything to the side. So I've done all the die cuts from this. Now we're gonna do the scoring, and then I'm gonna show you how to the die cut of that with that special die, because it is a special. Let me put everything away so I don't lose my dies here. Okay, got it. I like it to keep it there. Wookie dookie. So let me just show you the scoring, and you can use your paper trimmer if you want. Okay, but I love my scoring tool, Stampin' score tool, and if you don't have it, this is a gadget that you want to have. I love it, not only because it is easier to do scoring on projects, but also because it's easier when you do cards, multiple cards. Okay, so we are going to score 6.5, 1 inch on each of the sides of this. Okay, voila. And we get this. Hope you can see what I'm doing. There. Okay, now for this one, it's a little tricky. Now you could do a shim is the way, is the word, a shimmy, a shim, I don't know, something that will move here. And I know I had it somehow, somewhere. I made it one time, but I forgot where it is. So what I need to do is, like my friend Judy showed, I need to move my paper so that my scoring is not exactly at one, because I want this to be a little bit larger because it's going to be the top of my box. So I don't know if you can see, I tried to do a 1/8. It was too big, so the top was too wide. So I'm going to in between the middle of this, so I guess it's 1/16, I don't know, and I'm scoring. The trick is to put the paper at the same spot every single time, unless you have your little shimmy, whatever it is that you can make and create a little bit of a, how do you call it? Yeah, you understand what I mean. Something that will prevent this paper to go against this side. Okay, so let's pretend that you understand what I mean, right? Okay, here we go. That is all. Now let's grab our paper snips, snips, and whatever you do on one side, you have to repeat it on the other side. That's not mandatory, but that's the way to do it. Okay, so whatever you do on this side has to be the opposite. So what I'm gonna do is, and my eyes are so bad, so I'm gonna cut straight here, then I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this, okay, and throw it. I'm gonna do it here as well, cut and do a little V there and pull. Then I'm going to do the same on this side, and I'm going to do cut here on the score line, then V, and I know there's a term, there's a verb, and I cannot remember it to save my life. Okay, there is a Mandarin, whatever you call it. I don't know. Remember, English is not my first language, but that's the way some demonstrator call this process when you're trimming these. Okay, thank you, Elise. Yeah, Elise has been with me for a while, so she understands what I mean. She says, what is that crazy lady saying? Oh yeah, that's Monica. And here we go. We're gonna do exactly the same. Esattamente the same thing. So exactly means esattamente in Italian. So I can give you a little bit of an Italian lesson. Trim, I don't know if I have a word that, but cut is tagliare in Italian. Miter. Okay, thank you, Judy. Yeah, Judy is a teacher, a retired teacher, and she is a math teacher. Math, geometry, the whole thing. Can you believe that in my previous life I was an accountant? Yeah, I used to work in an office and used to make tax returns, all the fiscal stuff. And then when I left my job to come to the States, my boss had to hire 2 people to do what I did. So that's a little bit of info on me that you did not know. Okay, but now ask, and I knew all the phone numbers of all the customers, and everything. So when I left, the ladies that were left in the office asked me, Monica, could you please write a book about everything that you know? And I said, nope. You're going to learn it the way I did. And I left. Well, I had to come to the States a long time ago, ages ago. So what I'm doing here right now, trying to entertain you while I'm doing this, and I'm folding on all the score lines. Now, you can use now either liquid glue if it works, or you can use tear and tape. But let's see if my liquid glue works, because I was trying to use it before in one of my projects, but it did not, so it's clogged up. But we're going to work with it. So what I do, I poke it a bit, and now I know that my good friend Pam gave me one of those little bottles, but I never used it. It's in somewhere. Okay, now you're going to apply adhesive or liquid glue or whatever you want to do. Not as much as this one, because it popped out here, okay? And if you get a big blob of things, you can leave this, the glue to dry a little bit so it doesn't get as messy. And then it becomes tacky. So that I'm going to wait. Set it aside. And then this one, I'm going to do the same, because the process is the same, okay? I'm going to put it on these flaps. And we're going to, the important thing is you don't cut on this, because that's the outside of the box, and it needs to be nice and neat. Okay? Well, you didn't know, Elise, that I was an accountant? Is that what you mean? Yeah, in my previous life, before I moved to the States a long time ago. Yes, an accountant. Ask me if I remember anything. Plus, you know, I am sure that all the rules that I knew back then might have changed. You know, like to do your tax return and keeping books and all kind of stuff. But one thing I can tell you, I was there when they introduced computers and all the programs, and we had to convert everything that was on books into computers. That was a mess. That was a mess. Input, not convert. Yes. Okay, so this is one. And then we're going to go and work on the other one. See how it's starting to dry, and so it's not as messy as, even though there's a little bit of a mess there. This I'm going to wait until the end. So remember, you're going to put this one flush straight there. I hope you can see, because it might be out of view. Let's see. Yep, right there. And this one, let's hope, is not going to be oozing out. Okay, so now I don't like this, so please don't watch me. I'm trying to make this one straight, but I'm not going to play with that. I don't want to ruin the box. So let's see. I think, I don't remember which one is which. So this is my bottom and this is my top. Ta-da! And it should be fitting inside, or no, it's the opposite. Because when I tried mine, it wasn't, there you go. I want it to be tight. Ta-da! There you have it. Okay, this is your box. Thank you, Judy. Okay, now let's work on embellishing this box. So we have designer series paper. We could use this side. We'll see. Mine sample has one thing, and I think the other, I'm gonna do this. So in my sample I use this side, but right now I'm gonna use this. So I have two different ones. So this gets glued, and I can do that. Put this one. Okay, and this I'm gonna layer it on to my basic white, and I like using the liquid glue because then it gives you a little bit of leeway when you're, is that a word? So then you have a little bit of time before it dries and you can move it around. Okay, so this is done. Then this gets glued to the top. Okay, make sure which one is the top, check it out, and there we go. I like it. So we're going to glue it, and I'm gonna use my liquid glue here. So today I had my grandson here. It was interesting in a sense, poor little guy, because I needed to put him to bed for his nap, and then that part was easy because he fell asleep while drinking his bottle. But then exactly half an hour later, he woke up and Mom was not here. So, first of all, it didn't recognize where he was. Second, Mom was not here. So it was like, help. And he didn't go back to sleep. So we waited for Mom and we played a bit. And then Mom came back and everything was good. Because, you know, he's only 7 months old, so. But he has to get used to Nonna. Okay, so I am tying a bow around it. Okay. And because that will be what it will secure your box in a sense. So this part is easy peasy. Now, what my friend Judy put in here were some those little mini cakes. I did not have a time to go out and find anything to show what to put, but you can put anything in this box because this box measures, so then you have an idea, 4.5 by 4.5. And now I'm going to fiddle with this ribbon and bow that was just fine. Okay, so yeah, 4.5 by 4.5, and it is a 1 inch deep height. Okay, you can put a bunch of chocolate, you can put anything, because this box is for a little present. Okay, so this one is gonna come right there, and here we go. So this part is done. Now we're gonna stamp. We're gonna do the stamping on this, the sentiment, and we're gonna use Time to Celebrate, and we're gonna heat emboss it again. So I've shown you how to heat emboss. We're gonna do it tonight as well, and I hope it's gonna come out okie dokie. Yeah, I know, but it was not equipped. I didn't have at least I didn't have his strollers or anything. It was just, okay, keep him. I'll be right back. I need to go to the office. Okay, so as you noticed, I use my embossing buddy on my, this is a designer series paper, okay? I'm using the opposite side of the designer series paper, the opposite pattern. And then I'm gonna grab my sentiment that says Time to Celebrate. I'm going to ink this one very well. Okay, this is where I have my white embossing powder. And I want to make sure that I do press all over. So I'm going to do this. Okie dokie. Hopefully it will come out good. Oh well, I don't know. Oops, I put my fingers on it. I shouldn't had. Let's go like that and press, Monica, press, because we need a good impression. Stay there. Let me close this. I'm gonna pick it up. And now you can barely see, but then we're gonna do this. Okay, time to celebrate. Can you see it? And now I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna cover this because otherwise I'm going to have everything fly. And then let me grab this because, you know, I used it the other night. It was cool, and I'm gonna use it again. Hello, Nancy and Quinn and everybody else watching. Thank you for being here. So, okay, we're gonna go and heat emboss this, and I showed you how. I'm gonna keep it down because it's gonna get faster. Voila, we cooked it. And there you have it. It's puffed up. It's all nice. Okay? So this one is done. We're going to let it sit aside while it's drying. Okay, now that is done. Now let the fun. Here it is. Okay, first of all, I need my piece of basic white. I was able to get 2 of these. You can get 2 of whatever I'm going to do out of 1 sheet of basic white, because my measurements are 4.5 by 8.5. Okay, so I'm going to fold my my paper. I'm going to find my dies, because Lord knows here. I'm going to take this one. And I hope it comes out perfect the first time, because when I did my first trial, I messed up. Okay, so this die will die cut all over here and here, but it will score or die cut and score on here. Okay, so let's hope. So I'm going to take this, and this will have to be flush. Okay, I need to find my little clicking part and make it click. Okay, and then I'm gonna connect, you know, make sure that each side. So if you had a bigger piece of cardstock, you would have a full wing, but because of the box, okay, we want it to stay like that. And I'm gonna go grab my tape here, and I'm gonna go and do the die cut. Pray for me that it comes out perfect the first time. If not, I'm redoing it, because I cut another piece of paper just in case. So I'm going to put this one down like such, secure it down, and let's run it through and see what happens. Please, please, please. Okay. It did it. Okay. It did it. Let's see. Okay, now take this one gently out. Peel this. Stick this one up here, and voila. Let's see. This comes off. This comes off. And ta-da! You have ta-da, a card. Okay? Okay, now we are going to stamp. So this is another added bonus, because this die, it's to die for. Okay, so now the colors of what I'm gonna do is, these are the colors and the stamps. First of all, I'm gonna grab, and then I have my blings. So I'm gonna stamp on the inside, and I'm gonna stamp my sentiment, and I can do that. And I'm gonna grab, this is a happy birthday. You can do so thankful, because, or just for you, because it depends on what you want to use it for. And if you qualify to earn, you know, the bits and pieces, please know that anything that needs to be stamped and die cut, I won't be able to send, because you will need to have the bundle. And if you purchase the bundle, you're only 75 cents away from reaching the $60 to get the celebration. So that's my happy birthday in Calypso Coral. Oops-a-daisies. Where is my, here. You should see the mess that is around me. Okay, clean that, put it aside. Then I'm gonna stamp on here, on the front, and I need this to keep it down. So this is my front, and I'm going to, which color? I am going to do fresh freesia, just to, like my friend Judy did. I tried different colors, but then I said, why reinvent the wheel? It works, right? Yes, this bundle is really, really nice. Okay, so now I'm going to stamp this one down. So this one does not match the die, okay? So this is not the one, because this stamp has a die that matches, that is in here. That is exactly that one. Oops, oops-a-daisies. There, okay? So after I do, this is my front. Then I get this. This is my front, this is my inside. Now to my front, I'm going to take Calypso Coral, because I want a little bit of bringing in the same colors. And then I'm going to do Calypso Coral right there. Okay. And I'm going to do the same here. It might be bright. You'll be the judge if you like it or not. Voila. Here we go. But we want to let me clean it because it's messy. Okay, here we go. Now, let's grab my die cut. So we have a combination of colors here, and I'm gonna use a mini glue dot or two actually. One on the bottom here without tearing anything, and one on here. Doesn't really matter because this part will be covered. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one in the middle of that. Ta-da! Then if you want to put more, you can put more. Then we have a body. This body will need to be altered in a sense. Okay, we are going to semi cut it in half, mutilate him, I don't know, her, whatever it is, because it's not as long, the body's not as long as we need it. Now I'm gonna get messy here. I'm gonna put it down here. Okay, and then this one is gonna go matchy-matchy up there. I'm gonna go matchy-matchy on here. Voila. And it said, woo! Okay, now what I did with mine is we want this one in the middle. Okay, we want to put this one on top right there, but this need to be flush. And I love my dimensionals, so I'm going to use dimensionals to put this piece up, because this is just me, you know, me and dimensionals. There, there, there. And then I'm going to put one here, one down here, and then let's see, because I want this to be secured against that, and I'm going to put it doesn't matter, I'm going to do it like that. So let's peel them off. You could just use your liquid glue and put it down flat, it's up to you, but you know me, I love dimensionals, and I keep on using a bazillion and ordering a bazillion. Okay, now what I need to pay attention is that that is flush and that is flush to that, so everything stays in. Let's see, does this move? No, it's secure, so my ribbon is not going anywhere. Now, where is my, here, my sentiment that I embossed? Oops. That is gonna go right there, so nobody will see. And guess what? This requires a 3 dimensionals. Okay, so here we go. Now we have it. We have this beautiful box decorated that you can open up. Okay, the ribbon is not going to go anywhere besides, and then inside you have happy birthday, and then you open it up from here. Okay, put your things inside and tie it again, and I'm going to retie it, and then I'm going to put embellishments, and then we are done for the night. Okay, let's make a nice bow, please, Monica. Okay, so while I'm filming here, I am a little on the worried because my son was traveling in Italy in an area that he doesn't know, and I haven't heard from him. So let's focus on our scrapping here, crafting here. Okay, so let's pretend there, and we're gonna put some, I want 2 here, 1, a little daub, 1 is gonna go up there, 2, 3, I'm gonna go in there, 4, and then I put 1 up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 embellishments, and we're gonna grab him. We are going to grab it with, and this is where your U-pick tool, it's really nice to have, because you pick it up and you just put it down like such. And then I think I want a big one. I want one of these, and that is gonna go right there because I want a pop of color. And then this big one is gonna go there because it has a little bit of fresh freesia there. And then we're gonna go silver, not you. I want this silver. I'm gonna go down there. Okay, oops, stay down. And then something else. Let's do 2 silver. No, I'm gonna mix and match. This is only because sometimes they do stack together. And voila. Okay, I am done. So let me bring back all the projects for this class. Okay, yeah, I've seen that as well, Elise. I'm just, I don't know, sometimes I'm really handicapped with extra tools. So this is your box. This is the project for tonight. And then last night, where are my cards now? I lost all my cards. Oh, here. Last night we did this beautiful, beautiful fun fold card, right? Ta-da! So look at these. Just, you know, to die for. And then Monday we did a shaker card. We did a technique using coloring with blends, and this one is again embossing. So this is your class for this week. I hope you like it. I hope that this will entice you to place an order, and then with that order, so if it is over $40, what you will get are the bits and pieces, cardstock, and all that you need to do the whatchamacallit, the shaker card and everything. But I cannot pre-stamp anything, okay? That is something that Stampin' Up! It's a big policy that it's a no-no, okay? So that's why you want your bundle, okay? It's $59.25. You're already almost to the $60 to get the embellishment for free, and then a celebration product of your choice. In this card, I used the Bloom's Impression Designer Series paper. That is one of the products in the celebration, and it's a pack of 12 by 12 paper, 12 sheets that you can get for free with your $60 purchase. And then you'll be able to create more projects, okay? You need to use this host code because it's different, and as usual I put the description and all the details on how to get to the class and the host code at the after I'm done at the top of this video. And then tomorrow you will receive an email with all the videos to recreate the cards and also the details on how to get them. Okay, so that is all. You have until January 26th to place your qualifying order. Thank you, ladies. That is all for tonight, and I'm going to see you tomorrow for another episode of 31 days of Facebook Lives. I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably still use some the butterfly bundle. Yup. Okay, ladies. Take care. Bye-bye.